teacher turned New York Times best-selling author and a proud dad of twins. And he just released his debut picture book. It's called Papa's Coming Home. It's already a New York Times, USA Today, and Indie bestseller. Everybody, please welcome Chasten Buttigieg.
It's so special.
Yes! It is great to finally meet you. So it was just Father's Day. What do you and Pete, how do y'all celebrate with your kiddos?
Oh man, I mean, so much of Father's Day for us is just celebrating the fact that we're dads.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Pride Month, and I also want to reflect on the fact that, you know, growing up, I always thought I'd lose my family once they found out that I was who I am. And
that happens for a lot of people.
And I ran away from home, and now I have a fantastic relationship with my parents. My mom's actually somewhere here today.
Yeah.
I love you, Mom. And, you know, pride for me is celebrating the fact that I'm still here. I thought that I had to make a choice when I was younger, whether or not to still be in this world. And to be my authentic self. And now Father's Day for me is this celebration of the fact that we're dads, but it's also a great time to be with my dad, and we're planting a lot in his garden right now. The kids love Baba's garden, so they've been planting cucumbers and tomatoes, and just getting to watch my dad be a grandpa. And it's this whole like coming home moment that the parents I thought I had to run away from are now the best grandparents in the world.
That's beautiful, man. But you released this new book to coincide with Father's Day. That was an important thing for you, right, to happen on Father's Day?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a celebration of a family that looks like ours, but it's also a great message for every family. At the end of the book, there's this nice little lesson, I like to call it the spinach covered in sugar, that the best part about coming home is coming home to the people that you love. It's not coming home to all the stuff. So the twins in this book are obsessed with this idea that Papa's gonna have missed all of his stuff. And you know, Papa comes home at the end of the book and says, I like this stuff, but the best part about coming home is you. And I think it's a great lesson for Father's Day. It's also just a lesson I think every family can relate to, that excitement about waiting for someone you love to come home.
Yeah. You say you got a surprising reaction on the book tour. Tell everybody about that.
Oh my gosh, the book tour was incredible. It's so special to share this with families all around the country. And you know, you do the signing lines and you meet hundreds of people every day. And I kept meeting these people who would come to the table and say, thank you so much for writing this book. Thank you for normalizing. And I'm like waiting for them to say families with two dads.
Yeah.
And they'd say, thanks for normalizing parents who travel for work. Like,
because kids get angry,
Yeah, and it's a common experience for many families that you're waiting for one parent to come home. One parent is on the road. You know, both of us travel for work in our household. So it's been fun to share that with, you know, all types of families. I think there's something in here for everybody.
Yeah, it's important too to teach your kids. I say this all the time on the show, but like, it's important. I think I had a lot of guilt about it for so long. That's why people are bringing it up left and right probably. But it's important to show your kids that just because you can still dream with them, there's room to dream with them, to do what they're gonna do and still not let go of your dreams, you know? There's room for all of that. Well, speaking of traveling, how are your kiddos with traveling?
Oh, they're great. I mean,
mine have been doing it since they were babies. So
it's well, they were born in the Midwest. We lived in DC for a while. So far, we're in that comfortable white lie zone where the tablets only work on airplanes.
Sure.
So you know, for that 2 hours from Michigan here, they're like locked in on Bluey. So.
Oh oh my God, my kiddos love Bluey.
Gosh.
No, but so cute. I love Halloween so much. So wait, you didn't use your actual kiddos' names though, right?
No.
That was important, right?
Well, the book is fiction, so I think there's many elements of our life that's in this book, but I'm also not the person that's gonna bake a 7-tier chocolate cake on the way to the airport. I don't want everyone to believe that like I'm this guy who takes like all day to prepare to go to the airport to pick up their spouse.
Let me tell you another reason why you're smart is I did use my daughter's name and I didn't know I'd have another kid, right? And then I had another kid, and there's not a book for that.
Where's the book?
Yeah, let me tell you. He's like, where is my book? Almost every night of his life. Okay, Chasten Buttigieg, everybody!
Thank you so much.
Papa's Coming Home. It's available now wherever books are sold, and everyone in the audience is going home with a copy.